everything fell apart because chemo is my biggest fear because I've seen what it did to my dad. They called and said I have aggressive triple negative breast cancer. Yeah, like I said, it's not been a good couple years. My dad was diagnosed with pancreatic cancer and we lost him in 2018. I've seen the horrors of like what a cancer and chemotherapy, and then, you know, when it doesn't work out, I've lived that. I had surgery on both hips, so I was out of work and recovering from that. And right when I was about to return to work, my 2-year-old niece was hit by a car 6 weeks ago, and she was killed. Things are just not going well. I can't believe I'm going through this, and I can't believe my family has to watch me now go through this. Lying in bed with like my hand on my heart, just grieving, and I thought, like, wouldn't it be so crazy if I had a lump? Like, just a crazy thought popped in, and they do their usual test and they're like, all right, see you next year. And I, for some reason, said, can we just make sure? I'm lying there and the ultrasound woman can't say anything to you, but we both see there's a big black thing on the screen. And I'm like, what's happening? Later they called and said, cancer, it's cancer. And immediately I was like, well, not the real kind, you know, like something like just the kind where you can maybe just have a little surgery, not like the fighting for your life kind. And she said, okay, so I will see you for your double mastectomy in 5 months after your chemo. That's when everything fell apart because chemo is my biggest fear because I've seen what it did to my dad. He was a rabbi, he had a beard and his hair, and just watching that just fall out. Said with the chemo, his body betrayed him in new and creative ways every day. To know that I have that coming, even though our experiences are going to be different. Please God, I'm going to make it. My dad passed away from the cancer, but please God, I'm going to fight this. The first question is, you know, before, like, first you want to say like, okay, am I going to live? But the second question, am I going to lose my hair? First sign that you're sick. It's just the first, like, slowly, but like every door is being closed. My life feels like it's slipping through my fingers, and I just can't stop it. I'm terrified.